everybody. What we're doing today is we're having a little seared top sirloin. Remember, it comes from the more of an exercise portion of the cow, so it has a lot of beef flavor, but as you can see, it doesn't have that much marbling. So it's right behind the fillet. The fillet has more marbling, so therefore it's more tender. What I like to do with this is just sear it. Don't bring it any higher than 125 degrees Fahrenheit, and that way you're going to assure yourself a medium rare, and you're going to get a much tender piece of meat. We're going to top that with a little mixed green salad. I've got some flat leaf parsley, some baby greens, some hydroponic watercress. We're going to slice some red onion with a little lime juice, a little olive oil, and salt and pepper. Make it really, really simple. Okay, as for the sauce, what I got here is I've got some tomatillos, and what I'm going to do with these guys are I'm going to saute them with some smoked beefsteak tomatoes. I smoked these guys this morning on the grill, and I just had them cooling off. What we're going to do, we're going to start off with just putting a little olive oil in our saucepan. As you can see, these chili beans are really, they're almost cooked down to where you want them. I've just got some chili sauce, some jalapeno peppers, a little bay leaf, thyme, a little salt and pepper. Really, really simple. Okay? In about 4 or 5 minutes, I'm just going to turn those guys off and set them off to the side and let them just take care of themselves. Okay, so what we have here is, once again, our smoked beefsteak, our tomatillo, some onion. I'm going to add some garlic and some green pepper. I'm sorry, our green onions. Okay, this is going to go right in. Okay, green onions are going in right after. I'm just going to cut these small so they process a little bit faster. Okay. So I'm just going to put these to a pot. Let that cook down. Now, we're going to add some garlic to this mixture. I smell smoked beefsteaks. They're coming alive right now. Okay, we're not gonna really go into chopping much of this because we're gonna puree this once this sauce cooks down. Now our garlic's going right in. Now our chili beans are about ready. This little chili powder again, salt and pepper, some thyme, a little bay leaf, and some jalapeno. We've just been cooking that down for the last hour and a half. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to stir up our garlic in here. Okay, let's go on with our salad. We're just going to put a little green onion in there as well. Just going to shave these guys down. Just going to drop those right into our salad. Just before service, we're going to bring this back to life. Okay, we'll add our little lime juice and olive oil. Now we're going to just get a little bit of red onion. We're going to shave this guy down just as well. Also, while our sauce is going down, we're going to add about a teaspoon of dried cilantro right in there. Okay. So let's get this guy, we're going to get him ready to slice. Now, once again, we don't need much. We're just making a small little petite salad for one person. Okay, so we're just going to quarter this nicely grown red onion here. Maybe take about a third of this. And now we're just going to slice this down. We want to slice this as soon as we can. Okay, that's going to go right in our salad. We just want to cook these tomatoes down. Then we'll make a nice little puree out of them. So we're just going to move these guys to the back burner. Get our cast iron ready. Now, what we have for our steak, again, is another dry rub. Now, what I have here, some garlic powder, once again, some paprika, little onion powder, chili flake, thyme. So once again, it just depends on what you've got in your cabinet. You can apply to your protein and make a nice little dry rub out of this. We're going to do both sides. Now this already has a little salt in it, so I'm going to probably just do one side. I don't want to put too much salt on it. And some pepper. Okay, we're going to let this sit here for a minute or two. Let our pan get nice and hot. So what we're going to do, we're going to use a little mini macker here. We're going to put our tomatoes in here. I love this little one. It's just enough for about 2 cups of product. It does a real good job. Just going to toast the side. Wow, that's all we need. And we're going to roll this guy. Now what we want to do, we want to taste for salt and pepper. Beautiful, that little smoky flavor. We're going to add a little shot of this. Okay, salt, pepper, beautiful. That's what we want right there. Okay, so we're going to leave everything else alone. We're going to get our cast iron here. Just a little oil. Beautiful. Beautiful sound. So what we want to do, we just want to put a nice little crust on it. As I said before, we don't want to go any higher than about 125 degrees. Delicious tasting steak, but the problem is there's not enough fat in here that's going to give you that little mouth feel and make it a little bit more tender. So we're just going to take it nice and slow, a nice little medium rare. As you can see by the sides here, it's giving you an indicator as to how well it's doing. Okay, so you see we're about halfway up. So about maybe 3.5 minutes per side. Our sauce is coming down, getting all those flavors concentrated. Look at that. Oh man, Sunday afternoon, cooking better than this. Except being on the beach. But we'll take it in stride. Okay, so we can see a little browning around the edge. Our product is talking to us. I want to give that guy a little turn. You can see those nice little chilies in there. Salt and pepper. Nice. We're just bringing it up to temp right now. As I mentioned before, we're going to turn this maybe 2 or 3 times. As I said before, there's no grill marks on the product, so we don't have to worry about, the nice looking hash marks. What we're looking for is a nice, even cooked piece of meat. Once again, we're using cast iron, so some areas will heat up a little bit hotter than others. So we want to keep turning our product to make sure we get a nice, even cooking process going on. As you see, we move it here, it's a little bit hotter in this spot than it is the other one. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, different things you could be done with this. Compound butter, nice bordelaise, some mashed potatoes. I'm giving myself ideas right now, so we might throw that in here sometime this week. I think I have one more filet, some mashed potatoes, a nice bordelaise sauce. Wow, yes. So what we're going to do next, we're going to just do the edges here. As you can see by the color, it's still nice and rare on the inside. We're not done cooking it yet. So we're going to cook these edges down. Beautiful, beautiful. So we got maybe another minute left. So what's going to happen is there's going to be some carryover cooking once we take this off the pan. So we're going to let it rest a little bit before we slice it. Oh yeah. You see how it's still giving? So you have a nice medium rare here. Turn it over one more time. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put it on a cutting board here, let it rest a little bit before we slice into it. So while we're waiting, we're going to finish off our salad. Once again, real simple, some lime juice. A little olive oil. Salt. And a little pepper. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to give it a little toss. Real nice light dressing on here. Okay. So let's get ready to do this. So we're going to put our sauce down first. Ooh, you can smell smoke in here right away. Now we got our jalapeno chili beans. Beautiful. Beautiful medium rare. Now we're going to just put our little salad going here. Beautiful. here we have it. Seared top sirloin. We have our tomatillo and smoked beefsteak tomato salsa. Beautiful medium rare. Top sirloin, a little petite salad. Okay, so we'll be talking about this tomorrow. I hope you guys have got some questions maybe about how you're going to perform your final, or either just some good news maybe. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much.